Welcome back. Now, looking at this problem based on what I explained in the previous video, so what do you think will be the conjugate that we're going to multiply? Definitely, h is not having a conjugate, right? Correct. So the first one, the sort at the top, which is written as 4 plus h, then negative 2 has a conjugate, which is positive 2. So now you multiply this to both sides. So you have root 4 plus h, negative 2, divided by h, multiplied by root 4 plus h, positive 2, divided by root 4 plus h, positive 2. So you multiply the conjugate by both sides. And the conjugate is not root 4 negative h, positive 2. No, you only change the sign here after the square root. Now let's multiply. Now multiplying, you multiply this and this first, right? And if you do that, remember, if you multiply two squares or two square roots, you have that thing, because this is root a squared and square cancel square root. So you're left with what? 4 plus h. That's what you have. Now you multiply root 4 plus h multiplied by plus 2. So that is plus 2 root 4 plus h. Then you're done with root square root of 4 plus h. Then you go to negative 2. So negative 2 multiplied by square root of 4 plus h, that is negative 2 root 4 plus h. Then negative 2 multiplied by positive 2 is negative 4. Now divided by, then this is h multiplied by root of 4 plus h, plus h times 2 is 2h. Now what do we have here? This cancels this. Then you're left with what? You're left with 4 plus h, negative 4, divided by. Now at the denominator, you say we are trying to simplify, right? The question says and simplify. After rationalizing, you simplify. In math, you only simplify to the lowest term. Now you say that h is common to both sides. So that is root 4 plus h, positive 2. Now what do we have at the top? 4 plus h, negative 4. So we have two numbers, positive 4, negative 4. If you do that, we get what? 0. So 0 plus h gives h, divided by h, root 4 plus h, positive 2. Now what do we know? These things are connected by multiplication. So h can cancel h. Then when h cancels h, that is, you divide both sides by h. You're left with 1. So you have 1 divided by root of 4 plus h, positive 2. And this is our answer. So I hope you understand this. So this is basically what you need in solving and rationalizing. And we move to the next problems in the next video.